Hello Cancer couples, and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this reading is for my Cancer couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Cancerians. This is your reading for the second week of July 2018. Keep in mind, Cancers, that this reading can go vice versa, and I invite you to take a look at the readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs for more clarity if you happen to need it. Cancer. And this can, of course, go vice versa. Cancer, what's up here? Okay, so, yeah, this energy is a little bit off for you. Right now, you might be questioning the state of your relationship, wondering where it's going. Is it really headed in the right direction? You hoped so much for this relationship, but it's just not going the direction that you had hoped it to be. Maybe some of you had recently reunited with someone, or maybe that's the energy now. You've been apart from this person for quite some time, Cancer. The two of you are back together. You treasure this person. You really do have a lot of respect for this person. Some of you could be going through legalities. You could be dealing with the legal system. Okay, so this is about a former third party. Hopefully this is a thing of the past. Your mother or a mother figure could be very significant to your life right now. You're trying to manifest in your life. You're not just sitting back. Oh, well, I don't know. You're feeling discouraged at this point. You're at your breaking point. You're feeling like you're ready to give up on your connection, on your commitment to this person. Some of you could be traveling a short distance, and I'm also seeing a lot of fears. You're worried about the state of your relationship and where things are headed for sure. Holy Spirit, show me what you have for the Cancerian couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. Sensitivity. So this is a very sensitive time for you. You're really in your feelings about this. Maybe crying, feeling very discouraged because what you want is to get clear. You want some type of clarity here from your partner. There's some type of barrier that's keeping the two of you apart, and it could definitely have something to do with communication. Hydrate. So you're trying to put the moisture, the life back into the relationship because it's kind of been bled dry. Ruminate. You've been constantly thinking about things, rehashing things in your mind. And maybe there could be someone in the situation that could be a bit controlling, or you just want more control over the situation because you feel like things have gotten away from you. Now you're in the energy of the Magician. You're ready to manifest. You're the alchemist in this situation. You are taking the bull by the horn, so to speak. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. And you're ready to manifest what it is that you want in this relationship. For some of you, this could be the mother or father of your child. But there's definitely unconditional love here. And I feel like you have the need or the want to be nurtured right now, Cancer, because this is a sensitive time for you. And there's some type of very important lesson that's unfolding here after all is said and done. So let's get into it, Cancer. What's really going on here? Cancer couples, second week of July 2018. This is a general reading, like I said, right? So the details and the outcome may be different for some of you. If you would like to book a reading tailored to your situation, you can always reach out to me on... you can book a reading via my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. You can book your reading there. Go ahead and head to my website and hit book now. And it will give you a list to the options of the types of types of reading that I do. So we're going to take a look at your energy, Cancer, and then your partner's energy to see what's really going on here, right? First card out is the Four of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I did say bull by the horns, right? So yeah, there we go. That confirms it. Oh, you're keeping your feelings to yourself. You're questioning if your partner really does love you. This could be a fire sign, okay? There could be a female fire sign. You could be the water sign, Cancer. You're the water sign here, likely. And you're dealing with a fire sign. You have the Three of Pentacles. Someone is spending a lot of time at work, possibly. Or this is you putting in the work, right? Laying out the framework. Some of you could be admired at work for the type of work that you do, the quality of work that you do. Right now, though, it looks like you're keeping your distance from your partner, Cancer, because you feel like they're being a bit of a drama queen, whether this is male or female. And you're questioning their love for you. They're acting out of character right now. And you're not really willing to open up and reveal how you feel because there's a lot of emotion. And when you open up and tell them how you feel, that emotion is going to come spilling over. What you want is clarity on the situation. You want to know where you stand in this relationship. Because right about now, you're fed up. You've had as much as you could possibly take. You're not leaving, right? You're committed to this relationship. You're feeling stable. For some of you, you really are working toward your stability. You want a relationship that's fluid and cohesive. Of course, there's going to be a few bumps in the road, but you want it to be as stable as you could possibly make it. Well, why is the Seven of Swords here? Look who showed up. Let's see why he's here. What is the reason for the Seven of Swords here for Cancer couples? Why has the Seven of Swords shown up for Cancer couples? What's the significance of this card in this reading, Holy Spirit? You're thinking about sneaking away. Walking away from this. Grabbing your things and leaving. But you're not. That's just what you're thinking right now. Because you still have two swords here. So you don't quite... You're thinking about it, but you don't quite take the measure to really leave. Because if you were leaving and you were intending on being gone for good, you would not leave anything behind, right? But you're thinking about sneaking away. It's just a thought. I don't see that you actually act on it. Or maybe you're suspicious that your partner is leaving. Maybe you feel like they're being sneaky. Maybe you feel like when they're leaving, you know, are they really going where they say they're going? So there's some suspicion here. Okay, there's been some lies that have been told. Looks like this may have been something that happened before. I'm seeing a third party, possibly in the past. Hopefully it was past tense, because this could likely be someone that you're reuniting with. I feel like your partner is suspecting that there could be a third party because you're not sure. You want to get clear. And because you're not clear, that's the barrier in this situation. And that's what's causing you to really turn this over in your mind, over and over and over. You can't get it out of your mind. And maybe you're wanting to control their whereabouts, or someone's feeling controlled and manipulated in this situation. And someone feels like the other one is just really acting out of character, being overly dramatic about this situation. Could have something to do with finances as well. Maybe someone stole from you. Okay, now you're having to, you know, make up for that. Maybe work more to make up for that money that was stolen. It could have happened at work. Some people could be stealing your ideas. And now you're being a bit secretive. You're not revealing as much. The Fool. Someone willing to take a risk? They are, but they're taking forever. Well, that's you, Cancer. You're taking forever. Well, that's because you're feeling resentment. You want to speak out to your partner, but you're at the same time, you're questioning, you know, is there really a future here? So you're kind of pulling back and really taking some time to strategize on how you want to do this. Because you don't trust this person. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there could have been some type of financial issues. One of you could be more financially solid than the other one. That, like I said, that could be a point of contention in your relationship right now. But I am seeing resentment, frustration. And someone's a bit guarded, but still willing to fight for the relationship. Someone's feeling guilty about the past. Someone's feeling a bit defensive. Like if you approach them, they're defensive. Someone's feeling guilty and they want to make it right. This could be you, Cancer. You want to fix this. But you don't want to be the one to make the first move. Because maybe back in the day there was another woman in the middle of your situation. Maybe so, and that's what ended it. Third party. But you came back to fix this. But it's not so easy. Scorpio and Aquarius and Taurus. Okay, you have Leo with the Strength in reverse. You have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio that could be a part of this. Ooh, gosh, and now you have Virgo. So I feel like communication has been halted between the two of you. Someone pulled away emotionally. Your partner doesn't trust you. They feel like you're the non-committal type. They feel like you're running, okay, rather than trying to heal the situation. They don't want it to end with you, and you don't want it to end with them, but you just need some time. You just need some space. And you might be sneaking off to get that space. You might not be saying where you're going, but you're kind of avoiding this person. Yeah. Someone may ultimately leave, or this already happened past tense. Someone may be thinking about leaving and actually follow through on it. But this isn't the first time. Like, this is something that's happened over and over again. But this person, this is you thinking about it over and over. Should I stay or should I go? But you're not clear. You don't know what to do. Some of you might need to drink more water. Pay more attention to your health. Because I'm seeing depression. And I feel like your partner, or you, Cancer, they might see you as being someone who's avoiding responsibility. So you may have a kid with someone. Maybe you're drinking a bit too much. Spending a lot of time outdoors, or spending, out of the home rather. Or spending a lot of time at work. So this is how your love interest is feeling about you. They're feeling confused. They don't know how to make heads or tails of the situation. They don't know what the heck you're doing or why you're doing it. They're not clear. And they're trying to figure it out. They're thinking about it over and over. They may not be telling you, which is why they're still confused. They're not clear. They're thinking about releasing this relationship. However, they feel like you're the perfect one for them. So it's not so easy here for them to just walk out of the door and abandon the relationship and abandon this connection that the two of you have. But they question your dedication to the relationship. They don't know if you're going to be there from day to day, because maybe you've been the flighty type in the past. Maybe they feel like you're not the type of person that can really stand the heat when it comes to issues in the relationship. They feel like you jump ship at the first sign of problems. Yep. There's jealousy here because of a third party. Whether this third party is actually, tangible, if the third party is actually real, or the third party could, and it doesn't have to be that there's cheating, it could be that there's someone interfering in the relationship, like a mom, a mother, or a baby mama. It doesn't have to be that there's an actual third party. It could just be that the energy of a third party is lingering here. But either way, something's going on here, and it boils down to someone interfering in the relationship, right? Because as I stated, there's a barrier keeping the two of you apart. And there could be a third party trying to control your situation. So there's jealousy. And like I said, they question your dedication to this relationship. Your cross-watcher could be a Leo. Yeah, it's causing arguments. They don't want to argue with you. They're unhappy. They're heartbroken. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel keeps moving. There's some type of a lesson here. Your partner may see it. They're bored. Bored and heartbroken. And they miss you too. Because you're at odds with one another. You're not really spending a lot of time together. They're not sure if they want to still work on it anymore. And they're tired of being watched. They miss you. They miss the happy times that the two of you used to share. And they're thinking about being alone again. Yeah, there's been some type of gossip. They could be gossiping about you, or there could be outside influences gossiping about the relationship, influencing the relationship. And they feel like you're not the type that's going to take responsibility for what you've done, the part that you played in pulling down the relationship. And yes, it does take two. They feel like you won't take responsibility for your part. They feel like you're more focused on being right than on settling things in the relationship. They're feeling resentful. They haven't figured out how to settle that resentment. Maybe their way of settling things, or maybe they're bored at home and they want to spend time with friends, but they feel like you're going to be suspicious if you do. They want some type of outlet. I feel like they want a Cancer. You want to prove to them that you're dedicated to the relationship, but because of past issues, or it could even be present issues, it's just going to vary from person to person, but there's just issues with trust here. You got the Ace of Pentacles. There's stability here. There's an opportunity here for the two of you to really start over and stabilize the relationship, but at this time they're questioning if there could really be a stable relationship between the two of you, because they're tired of feeling insecure about the relationship. They're tired of feeling insecure. They're tired of feeling like if you do leave, because I feel like Cancer, maybe you're leaving and not telling them where you're going, so they don't know where the heck you're going, and they're suspicious that you're doing something that you may or may not be doing. They're tired of feeling insecure. They feel like you don't really want to settle down. And they feel like there's no real growth, no honest to goodness opportunity or potential for growth here anymore. And so they question your love for them. And they're tired of the conflict. And they feel like you don't see your faults. And yeah, there could be issues surrounding the home. There could be a Virgo involved. Okay. They want stability with you. They want a stable relationship, but they feel like that you're the type that pulls away. That you are MIA when it's time to talk about the problems, when it's time to work things out, and when it is time to approach to broach the situation of talking things out, that all they get is conflict and drama. That they can never really talk to you and have a calm conversation. They're thinking about ending it, but they're not sure. But yeah, they just question your dedication, basically. Are you going to leave them? Right, they're wondering. Are you going to leave them? They're confused. They just don't know. So neither one of you are clear on what's going on. Just a lot of he said, she said going on. You're wondering what this person's intention was by coming back anyway. Okay, because you thought that there was a lot of growth here. And they may just be waiting for you to make a choice. Is there a third party? Is there not? Make a choice. There's an ultimatum here. Okay, but you really want to reawaken the relationship and have forward movement. Okay, well, you are dealing with a Scorpio. Transform. You have the ability to change the situation, you really do. But someone has to open up. You're both withdrawing, you're both pulling away emotionally. And I feel like you just need some time to think And eventually one of you guys are going to come out and say what you need to say. But someone's bored at home. Maybe one of you is out of work. One of you spends more time at work than the other one. Pay attention to the red flags. They don't trust you. That's for sure, Cancer. They feel like you came back, you traveled to them and you came back asking for forgiveness, but they're questioning your motive now. Like, what are we doing? We're not moving forward and we're still doing the same thing. We're still doing the same dance to the same song. You're like, what good does it mean? And what I mean by that, doing the same dance, is doing the same, finding the same methods of doing things that don't work. And you're getting the same result, which is why there's a need to release these old mindsets and old patterns in order for the two of you to really have a potential for forward movement. So that's why the situation is dried up. It needs to be replenished with some truth and honesty. There may be a third party and someone and you're married or you're in a committed relationship. But there's something going on here. Or there's a suspicion that something's going on here, and it might be. That's why trust issues are here, and that's why your partner is questioning whether or not it's safe for you to love, for them to open up and love you the way that they want to. And so very soon, someone is saying, you know what, decide. Clearly decide what you want. So, okay, because it says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. They want you to make a decision. There could be children involved, and there could be some type of attraction to someone outside of the relationship. And that could be the person that was the issue in the first place, a third party. They came back toward you, your partner, for the intention of escalating the relationship, moving it to the next level, because they felt this magnetic attraction to you. They missed the good times that the two of you used to share. They waited for you. They felt like you were worth waiting for you. But because of this deception, they find themselves pulling away. They're retreating from the connection. So, trust issues. So what's the solution here, Holy Spirit, for these couples, Cancer couples? What's the solution, Holy Spirit? Surrender to sleep. Some of you are spending sleepless nights, worrying about things, unsure of what is, just fear the unknown. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Yeah, some of you have to listen to your body and give it what it needs. It says listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Listen to your intuition, basically. What is your body telling you about this person? What is the feeling in your gut telling you otherwise? Spirit is saying, listen to your gut about this situation. If you feel physically drained and uncomfortable, listen to your intuition. Be cautious. And it says if you're energized and happy, then move forward. And at the bottom, surrender to full power. Life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So some of you are dealing with a Leo. Spirit says don't play it small. If you decide to leave this relationship, don't think small of yourself. Realize your power. You have the ability to leave this situation if that's what it calls for. Because the Spirit says surrender to joy and surrender to complete healing. It says a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So this is like that scripture. I don't remember where it is right now. But it's talking about like the fruits of the Spirit, joy. Like above all things, God wants you to have joy and rejoice. Like God wants you to be happy, and he wants you to feel complete with or without someone, because you're complete within yourself, because God created you and he didn't create you to be incomplete. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So there's a need for healing in this situation, letting go of all that happened in the past. Like I said, releasing old, outdated mindsets, patterns, behaviors that no longer serve you, whether you decide to stay in this relationship or not. Something here needs to be released and healed. Some type of pattern. So whatever is hidden here is going to be brought to the light, because ultimately you're going to get clear about this. Whatever is hidden is going to come to the light, because I'm seeing transformation. Something changes here. There's a gear that gets shifted. Change in direction. And that will determine whether or not the two of you have this forward movement and this growth. And it will reveal this person's true intentions. Are they really there to work it out, or are they putting on a facade? Because there's obviously deception. Oops. And someone's putting on airs, not being honest, putting on a mask. All right. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and oh no, what am I talking about? Let's go ahead and conclude your reading here, Cancer couples. If you'd like to book a reading, Cancer, again, you can book at my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. You can book there. And if you're needing a phone reading, those are also available on my website. If you're not needing a phone reading, where you would go to my website is Book Now. And if you're curious about prices, if you're needing to know what prices are, go to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Hit Book Now, and it will take you to the menu of the types of readings that I do, as well as pricing. And you can book from there. And if you're needing a phone reading, go ahead and go to the live reading section and take a look at my schedule. If there's nothing there, if you're needing something sooner than what I'm available, you can always email me, and I can see if I can clear my schedule that day to do a reading for you via phone, if that's what you're looking for. Otherwise, you can contact me on the Instant Go app by text only. Keep that in mind. It is by text only. So thank you everyone for watching. Take care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I will see you next week. Let's see how this plays out. Bye for now.